If you take a look around at the wall textures during the inside of the tower where we fought Puppet Ganon, you'll actually see a very fitting metaphor I came up with. You see along these walls, they kind of represent that ripply effect of the Great Sea at certain times. And you'll also see this spiraling scaly snake-like pattern that spirals upwards. I like to believe that's kind of a visual metaphor of Ganondorf's constrictive control over the Great Sea that he wants to achieve. That's what he wants to see. So, we cannot allow Ganondorf to have that dream come true. He must be stopped now, once and for all. Hey, paisanos! This is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. So, in the last part, we fought Puppet Ganon, which was basically just a giant hunk of wood. Yeah, just basically a gigantic demonic Pinocchio, I guess. So, yeah, oh, and in an extra part, I completed the Nintendo Gallery, at last. So yeah, I've submitted the last few pictographs to Karlov, and spoiler alert, he left. So now we're the new owners of the Nintendo Gallery. But that's not important. What is important is we climb this rope which once belonged to a giant demonic puppet. Okay, so yeah, I was saying that the warp jars are ticket up. Well, not quite. We gotta burn the corresponding jar first. So yeah, this is a long climb. So yeah, yeah, use your body, swing, use your momentum, climb. All the way up to this bar here. Okay, so up here. Upsy-daisy, okay. So up on the great giant chandelier. So yeah, this is a very ornate chandelier. Okay, so. Oop, wait a minute. That's a telescope, genius. Okay, hooky time once again. Okay, grapple me away to, well, okay. Grapple me away to someplace fun and fantastical. Alright. Just gotta climb a little higher. Take it up a little bit higher. To the first tier chandelier, to the second tier scaffolding. With multiple jars in the middle. Alright. Goodies galore. We're maxed out in wallet space and magic space and health space, so basically all these things are relevant to us now. But we'll take them anyway. Okay, so yeah. So many things to look at, so little to focus on. But we must focus on one thing at a time. Okay, up to the third tier scaffolding. Alright, climb, monkey boy, climb! To the tallest peaks of the tower. Okay, so... Aha, there's a warp jar. Okay, so yeah, just gotta deal with these Cyclops pests once again. Or morph buddies. I'm not your buddy, friend. He's not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy.
He's not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy.
Etc., etc. Okay. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, not yet. Nah. Oh, come on. What? Come on. Flame on. Burn that SOB. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Okay, instant shortcuts. Alright, so. Instant way down. Okay, so no need to climb that exceedingly long rope when we got this. So glad that warping is still an integral part of gaming. Makes things so much more convenient. Okay, so fairy time. We've got 2 in our inventory, so I don't think we need to worry about a third one. All right. Behold, out there, it's the top of Ganon's tower. Out that door. So yeah, just look at. So like I mentioned before, the spiraling, scaly, snake-like pattern amidst the stone walls that kind of resemble the Great Sea texture. I don't know. That's just kind of my personal take on it. What's that design pattern is supposed to be. Ganon's constrictive control, like a giant boa constrictor across the Great Sea. But it could represent something else, I don't know. But that's just another shout out to the background artists for just all these amazing designs. I just can't get enough of them. I just can't get enough of them. Alright, one last obstacle to go and we'll be on top of the tower, ready to face Ganondorf. So just like with the hero of time long, long ago, the hero of winds is ready to face the great king of evil. After everything he has done, all the crimes he has committed, all the suffering he's caused, it all ends today, just like with the hero of time. Sadly, there's no dramatic organ music, but whatever. Outside this blue-tinted door is the point of no return, so we may as well save our game right now. Alright. And with that, let us go outside to face Ganondorf once and for all. Here we go. The finale. Now we could charge headfirst into Ganondorf right now, but instead we get this from the old man. My country lay within a vast desert. Oh, that's a priceless face. Screech just like, the f*** is he talking about? When the sun rose into the sky, a burning wind punished my lands, searing the world. And when the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing. Death. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I coveted that wind, I suppose. Okay, that's a detail that I love about Wind Waker's Ganondorf. In Ocarina of Time, he was just like a one-off villain, just like, my name is Ganondorf and I will rule the world! But no, in this one, he's not just a young, ambitious king. He's just an old, tired old man who's had his fair share of losses and has gained experience through them. And he just looks back on his life and remembers what his selfish ambitions were all for. A simple desire for something greater. His whole life he was bound by a cruel fate. And by being forced to live amongst a cycle he couldn't control. And he desired something greater, and that desire corrupted him. That greed consumed him into the monster that we all know today. And that is why this version of Ganondorf is my personal favorite. Those words right there, I coveted that wind, I suppose, makes him more sympathetic, more relatable, more, dare I say, human. But this is still an evil, evil man who has caused many strives across the ages. He even caused the world of Hyrule to be flooded. That alone makes this man guilty of all charges. No, 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 no. This guy right here, don't you dare think that he is the untold good guy. No, this is a man with selfish ambitions, and he must face retribution for it all. Right now. It can only be called fate. That here, I would again gather the three with the crests. That I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder. That when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods, the Triforce. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. Already, the crest of wisdom is mine. All that remains. I didn't know Ganondorf was an All That Remains fan. Rock on. Yeah, sorry. Sorry for spoiling the moment. So yes, all that remains is Scooty's crest, the Triforce of Courage, as he faces the little hero. Rushes him! Whoa! Whoa! Just rushes him and just sucker punches. Oh! More cinches and that sword would have pierced her skull. Yeesh. For a kid's game, this is pretty gruesome moments. Do not fear. I will not kill you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. So yeah, this version of Ganondorf doesn't even have the guts to kill off innocent children. He just wants the cycle to end. He just wants a Triforce. He doesn't want to fight. He just wants to get this over with. Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together. As he holds the hero, his Triforce resonates as well as Zelda's and his own. The time is at hand. The Triforce pieces come together as one. The Triforce is at long last whole. And Ganondorf's dark dreams seem to be within his reach. Gods, hear that which I desire. Raise your hand if you feel like making a dark wish. This guy exposes land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me! Make Hyrule great again! But what's this? Someone's beating him to it! He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? The king! Plot twist! Wah wah! Gods of the Triforce! Hear that which I desire! Hope! I desire hope for these children! Give them a future! Wash away this ancient land of Hyrule! Let a ray of hope shine on the future of the world! Looks like the winds of fate are finally blowing! So it is wished, so it shall be. Hyrule's fate is sealed, and so is Ganondorf's, and the king's. And let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule! And thus, with his dark dreams shattered right before his eyes, Ganondorf can do nothing but laugh. And laugh. And laugh like a maniac. He's gone nuts. He's cracked. He's gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. The cheese has slid off his cracker. This man has entered La La Land. Oh, that crack in his voice right there as he laughs yeah, this is a man who has nothing left to lose. His sense of restraining himself against killing children is gone now. This is foolishness. A future for you? Oh.
What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You're insane!
Oh hey, Tetra, it's been a while since we saw you. Or Zelda, I don't know what.
Sturdy, I'm sorry, I overslept. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean.
Oh, I love his face right there. It's like,
Yeah, let's go get that Ganondorf.
very well then. Allow me to show you. Whoa, he's drawing samurai style now. Your future. Yes. Allow me to show you just what hope you have. He has nothing left to lose now. See how much your precious Triforce is worth! So yes, Ganondorf's fate is sealed, but he is gonna go down. But if he's going down fighting.
I'll use this bow to cover you. Attack him as best you can.
Great King of Evil, Ganondorf. Alright. So now, this Ganondorf is a sore loser. He's like, if I can't have my future, you can't have yours either! Alright. Alright, parry! Yes! Feel the sting of the Sword of Evil's Bane once again, just like you felt all those hundreds of years ago by the Hero of Time. Alright, here we go, the climactic showdown. Oh. And now... Damn! He just sucker punched Zelda out. Oh, cold. Okay, so yeah. He's not gonna... So yeah, he doesn't... So yeah. He's desperate to kill him off, and yet he doesn't have what it takes to kill off Zelda, just knock her out cold. He doesn't even have it in him to transform into the beast form. He just doesn't have it in him anymore. He's just a tired old man who is sick of fate being cruel to him, and this is the final straw. Alright. Time to put him out of his misery. Okay, Zelda awakens. Honestly, that was way quicker than I remember. Usually I thought it would be a whole 2 minutes before she would finally... Okay, but Ganondorf is wise now. He's not going to take those light arrows anymore. Alright. So yeah, he's straight up samurai in this mother. Alright, so yeah, just hitting him directly with light arrows isn't working anymore. Now how are we gonna deal with him? Okay. So yes, as we speak, Hyrule is being washed off the face of the earth. And now, we have no choice but to destroy Ganondorf.
Scooty, you have to distract him. Are you ready? I'll aim for you. And you use your shield. Do you get it?
Alright. Effective misdirection. Oh! Yeah, those light arrows are just as deadly to mortal beings as they are to evil, so yeah. Okay, hold your shield up. Okay, so. Keep him in your sights. Don't get too close. Alright! Alright, so yeah. Sword and arrow are not effective. But let's try Tetra's or Zelda's technique. Alright. She'll use the arrow on you. And yeah, just in case you were wondering, that is indeed, she did indeed take your bow and arrow, so yeah. Alright! Oh, shoot. Missed it again. Come on, Zelda, you're such a lousy shot. Yeah, so yeah, just slowly walking towards, okay, so yeah. Yeah, slowly walking towards those kids, just like, you're just jealous of my swagger. Alright. Now! Mr. the coup de grace! Down! Right through the head! Damn, that is brutal! Right through the freaking skull! Ah, how's that for an E-rated game? The wind, it is blowing. So yeah, he doesn't get banished to the sacred realm this time. This time, he gets death. Straight up. And by a 12-year-old boy, no less. What a way to go. Good lord.
Scooty!
It's over. It's finally over. And it's over for Hyrule as well. But the king has one more thing to say. My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day in my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my kingdom of old. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you... I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, but despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when darkness comes. Damn, these words cut deeper into the soul than any sword ever could. This is the end, isn't it? Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please, forgive us. Man, this is deep, deep.
Wait! You can come with us! Yes, of course! We have a ship! We can find it! We will find it! The land that will be the next Hyrule! So...
But the king warmly smiles and says, "Ah, my child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land." And with that, the waves of the Great Sea crash down upon the remains of Hyrule, burying it within the bottom of the sea forever, as Scooty and Zelda are protected by bubbles that protect them from the Great Sea. They begin to float back up to the surface of the sea, as the king watches, waiting to drown with his kingdom. But Scooty finds it in his heart to give his friend, the king, one last chance to come with them. But he reluctantly refuses, and he could do nothing but watch as his friend, the king, drowns with his kingdom forever. I have scattered the seeds of the future. Damn. How ironic is that? The most kiddie-looking Zelda game had the most mature ending of all. Hyrule is gone. The king is dead. And Scooty and Zelda, Tetra, back to her old self, are the only two now who ever knew it existed. And all they can do is just carry out the king's wishes. Hey, Kamale! What's happening, my winged brother from another mother? Way to ruin a somber moment, but whatever. And that's not all. Look who else is here. It's the pirates. Greeting them all, welcoming them back. All right. And with the pirates, that also means it's Ariel on the crow's nest. Little sister. All right. A happy reunion. Finally. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Just good times all around. The gang's all here to greet our heroes back to the world above with smiles and jubilation. And there's Nico, and yeah, Gonzo's still piloting the ship. So yeah, and look, she's got a new dress with pirate skulls. That's adorable. And look who else! It's Medley and Makar! Since the Master Sword no longer needs to be charged, they can return to their lives. So the Kingdom of Hyrule and the King are gone, but the hopes for the future remain alive and well. And thus concludes The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. My first full-on Zelda experience, and my most personal favorite Zelda game of all time. And it's for good reasons. As much as I adore Ocarina of Time, there's something about this game that still sticks with me, even as an adult. It's just got that charm to it that's unlike anything you've ever seen before in a Zelda game. As much as certain Zelda fans bash it for its quote-unquote kitty-looking design, I, for one, love it. And the fact that this game takes place close to the sea is just has this type of charm to it. Just like these sea and maritime elements and all these wonderful characters that are portrayed through the bubbles floating around in the background as we view the credits. Ugh, so good. Just all the faces you've seen on your journey, and with the title screen theme playing in the background, which it took me a little while to realize, but that's actually the Earth Temple, the Earth God's lyric and the Wind God's aria playing. Well, I mean, I picked up on it as a kid, but you know. And Koji Kondo, one of the most iconic composers for the Zelda series. One of my personal favorites. So yes, the Rito, the Koroks, even Valoo. So yes, all of these wonderful, charming characters that you've seen on your journey are now in the end credits. Our hero's journey was a vast and quite a time-consuming one. Just like, I mean, Ocarina of Time only took like 45 parts. This took 80 parts. Most of it was just combing the islands, and there was just a lot of sailing and a lot of wind conducting, and that part got pretty old pretty fast. I will admit that's a big flaw that I can see lots of people having, and personally, I can see why. See, and yeah, there were certain elements to completing the game 100%, which I did not find worth it, but even so, I just still stand by the fact that this is still my most personal favorite Zelda game of all time, despite its flaws. Even despite this game's flaws, I would still give this game a 9.5 out of 10. Maybe just with a little bit of bias, just considering it's my first full-on Zelda experience. But I am so glad that this is my first Zelda experience. And looking back on it as an adult, it's even better. I mean, the themes for Ocarina of Time I still adore, like with the themes of growing up and facing more adult responsibilities. But I think that this game's themes of letting go and pursuing the future are even more powerful. I mean, the ending alone can bring a tear to your eye. So yeah, the king is dead now. And Hyrule is no more. And the only thing that Scooty and Tetra can do now is let the winds of fate guide them to another destiny. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I relate to that a lot. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Lots of things. And just with this beautiful music, it's just so... Oh, I love this game. It's long, it's tedious, it has its fair share of elements, but this will always hold a special place in my heart in the Zelda franchise. And the pictures of Tetra and Link, Toon Link, are just the icing on the cake. Beautiful. And here we have the epilogue. The pirate crew just waiting for the winds to carry them away to someplace else. And Scooty, now aboard a lifeless king of red lions. The only thing to remember the king by. Oh, and Citizens of Asset and even Ariel have to bid him to goodbye. And with that, the winds of change blow through and fill their sails. It is time for them to sail. To set sail.
Anchors away! Hold the tiller steady! As for our destination, the wind will guide us!
Man, those words send goosebumps through my soul. They're off on a new adventure. Oh, and Ariel has to say goodbye to Big Brother for good this time. But she wishes him well on his journey to find a new land. And so, the pirate crew and the hero of winds sail side by side, where they can let the winds of fate guide them to a new adventure, to a new land, to a new tomorrow. The end. Damn, just I am at a loss for words. I freaking adore this game, and the ending is just so powerful. I have no words. But what's this? The game will save and make a file for a second playthrough. To keep current save data, save over a new quest log. Do you want to save? Sadly, no, not really. There's actually a couple more things that we can do. A couple more bonus bits. The main gameplay itself is finally complete. I have collected every piece of heart and every major treasure. But there is the fact of looking over the descriptions of every figurine in the Nintendo gallery, and also checking out that sliding picture puzzle within the private oasis. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I was kind of considering doing that, but I was kind of considering just skipping over that, but I just figure, why not? And for a fifth extra part, I'm gonna go back for some hidden bonuses via the Tingle Tuner that I missed. There's actually a handful of secrets that I never uncovered with the Tingle Tuner, as well as some hidden minor treasures that you can find with the Tingle Tuner only. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But yes, that was The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Alright. Alright, so yeah, without saving, so yeah, sorry. Gotta deny. Game will save and make a file for to keep current save data. My save? No. Okay, so yeah, without saving, yeah. Sure you wanted to return this? Okay, so yeah. That saving. Alright. So there's still a couple of things that we can still do. Alright. So, this close to the end of January, I still have yet to get into my 2024 games, but this game really does take a lot of time. Well, it's almost the end of January at the time I'm recording this. It might as well be the end of January by the time this gets uploaded, but whatever. So we have completed Wind Waker 100%. The rest of the next 5 parts are just bonuses, if you want to stick around for that. So, we will begin our bonus at the Private Oasis. We will go back to the Private Oasis and attempt the sliding picture puzzle. One part I'll devote to just solving 8 of those puzzles, and for the other part I'll devote it to solving the next 8. There's 16 in total. And for the 2 parts after that, I'll devote 1 part to viewing like 3 or 4 rooms in the Nintendo Gallery, and I'll save the next part for saving the other half in the Nintendo Gallery. And for the final part, I'll devote the Tingle Tuner secrets that I missed, and also see what Beetle's bonuses are. As a matter of fact, I still have 5 more membership points for him. But we shall focus on one thing at a time. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. And if I were to be perfectly honest, if this was the finale of the entire Zelda franchise, I would have no qualms. I mean, yeah, Hyrule is gone, and it's just a tale of letting go and letting fate take over, and letting it carry you to the future. It's a powerful message, and I'm gonna miss that about this, and I'm gonna miss it when I'm through with this game. When I'm through with the extra parts, I mean. And now I give you the infamous game over of Wind Waker. Zelda is knocked out, and we're only down to our 2 final hearts. I used up all the fairies and Granny Soup, so all this takes is one last blow, and I'm done for. Oh, what a way to go. Right at the hands of Ganondorf. Right at the own feet of Ganondorf. Game over. And you drown at the bottom of the sea, along with Hyrule. That's a nasty way to die.